Hi everyone, a very good evening and welcome to today's live session. This is Gayatri here. So as you all know, today's session is is for the SBI Prelims examinations that is coming up. So we are going to be discussing a few questions. So let's get started. So the first question from the paper for today's session is there on your screen. What will be the answer for this question? This question is on averages. The average of the first and the second of three numbers is 15 more than the average of the second and the third of these numbers. What is the difference between the first and the third of these numbers? The average of the first and the second of three numbers. So let the numbers be x, y and z, right? Just write down the information given and you will get the answer. So what is given? The average of the first and the second, right, of the three numbers is 15 more than the average of the second and the third. What is the average of the second and the third? Y plus z by 2. The average of the first and the second is 15 more than the average of the second and the third. So from this point, what are they asking? You have to find out the difference between the first and the third number. So here what do you have? You have x plus y is equal to y plus z plus 30. Correct? See, I am taking LCM. If I take LCM, I will get x plus y is equal to y plus z plus 30, or what can I say? I can say x minus z is equal to 30. So this is what they have asked. So the answer will be none of these. Option 5. Next one. Next question is on boats and streams. Two boats A and B starts towards each other from two places A and B 112 kilometers apart. The speed of boat A and B in still water are 13 kilometers per hour and 15 kilometers per hour respectively. If A proceeds downstream and B upstream, after how much time will they meet? So what is the answer for this question? This is also a fairly easy one. Two boats A and B starts towards each other from two places A and B which are 112 kilometers apart. Okay, so the total distance, right? There are two boats A and B. The distance between them is 112 kilometers. The speed of boat A and B in still water is 13 kilometers per hour and 15 kilometers per hour respectively. Okay, this is 13, this is 15. Speed in still water. If A proceeds downstream and B is proceeding upstream, how much time will they take to meet? So what is the total distance? The total distance is 112 kilometers. That is the distance that both of them have to travel, right? They are basically meeting, right? They are meeting at some point in the middle. So the total distance that will be traveled by both of them will put together will be 112 kilometers. Now what is the distance that will be traveled by boat A? See here, since it is upstream and downstream, we have to consider the water current also. So let us assume that the speed of the water, okay, let me take it as y kilometers per hour. Let the speed of the water be y kilometers per hour, and let us assume that the total time taken by both of them to meet, right? The time taken by them to meet is x hours. So in that case, how can you solve? Or t hours, okay, somebody is saying t hours, right? T is always easier, t hours, and the water current speed is y kilometers per hour. So what is the distance that is travelled by boat A? The distance that is travelled by boat A will be 13 plus y, right? Because boat A is going downstream. A is going downstream. So 13 plus y into t, correct? Similarly, plus 15 minus y into t, that is equal to how much? 112. So this is the total distance traveled. See, both the boats are meeting in time t, right? So the total time taken to travel is t hours. In this t hours, what is the distance that is travelled by boat A? It is nothing but 13 plus y into t. Similarly, in the same time, the distance that is travelled by boat B is 15 minus y into t. Then the total distance covered is 112. Solve this. If you solve it, obviously this yt terms, right, that will get cancelled. So basically y will get cancelled. So what will you have? You will have 13t plus 15t, that is equal to 112, or 28t is equal to 112, or t is equal to 4 hours, right? 112 is equal to 13t plus 15t, or t is equal to 4 hours. That's correct. So what will be your answer? Option 3, 4 hours. See, what is happening? Both the boats are traveling. See, there is a, it's like this actually, right? A is here, B is here. This is going downstream, this is going upstream. So they are meeting at this point here. So what is the distance covered by boat A? It is nothing but the speed, net speed of boat A into the time taken. What is the distance that is covered by boat B? Net speed of boat B into the time taken. Put together, this distance is 112, right? That's why I am adding here. Okay. Let's look at the next question. What is asked here in this question? The weights of two friends, Avinash and Manish, are in the ratio 4:5. Avinash's weight increases by 10% and the total weight, Avinash and Manish together, becomes 82.8 kg with an increase of 15%. By what percent did the weight of Manish increase? What is asked here in this question? The weights of two friends, Avinash and Manish, are in the ratio 4:5. Avinash's weight increases by 10% and the total weight becomes 82.8 kg with a 15% increase. So, if the total weight of Avinash and Manish, right, earlier if that was T, now what has that become? That has become 1.15 T, right? Basically, it becomes 82.8 kg with an increase of 15%, correct? So, this is nothing but 82.8. So, what is T? What is the total weight of Avinash and Manish earlier? It is nothing but 82.8 divided by 115 into 100, correct? So, how much is this? See, 5 will go in both of these places here, 20, 23, or this is nothing but, it is equal to saying 828 by 23 into 2, correct? And here 23 and 828. I think 23 will go exactly in 828. What will you get here? 36. So 36 into 2 is 72. So what is the total weight of A and M put together, Avinash and Manish? It is 72. So earlier it was 72, now it has become 82.8. So here we also know that the weights, right, of Avinash and Manish was in the ratio 4:5. So I can say Avinash's weight was 4x and Manish's weight was 5x, and put together their weight is 72, or I can say 9x is 72, or what is the value of x? X is nothing but 8, right? So what is 4x? 4x is 32, and what is 5x? 5x is 40. So these were their respective weights earlier, right? A was 32 and M was 40. Now what has happened? The weight of Avinash has increased by 10%. So what is Avinash's weight now? Avinash's weight is nothing but 32 plus 3.2, correct? Which is nothing but 35.2. Similarly, so what has Manish's weight become? See, earlier the total weight was 72. So when Avinash's weight is increasing by 3.2, by how much has Manish's weight increased? See, now it has become 82.8, right? So if Avinash's weight is increasing by 3.2, this is nothing but 75.2, right? The increase. So the remaining increase that has happened is because of the increase in Manish's weight, or I can say Manish's weight has increased by 82.8 minus 75.2, which is nothing but 7.6 kgs. So Manish's weight has increased by 7.6 kgs. Now what is the question? By what percentage did Manish's weight increase? So what was Manish's weight earlier? Manish's weight earlier was 40, right? So this is the percentage that you have to find out, correct? So what will be your answer? Your answer here will be 19%, correct? That is option 4. See, 76 by 40, right? You know the answer is going to be less than 2, right? Or basically less than 7.6 by 40 into 100 will be little less than 20%. So the closest answer that you have, right, is 19%. That will be your answer, correct? Next question. So the next question is on finding the wrong number in the given series. So try and find the wrong number. So what is the logic that has been followed here? See, 10 into 5 plus 1, that is equal to 51. 51 into 5 plus 2, that is equal to 257. That is multiplied by 5 plus 2, multiplied by 5 plus 3, right? Multiplied by 5 plus 4, and so on. That's the pattern, right? So you will have 257 into 5 plus 3. Now this is nothing but 1288. Next will be 1288 into 5 plus 4, which will be equal to 6444. So basically what is the wrong number here? This is the wrong number. What should come here actually? 1290. So your answer is option 2. Yes, it should be 1288. Wrong value that is given is 1290. Okay, next one. Next question. Try this. 7, 4, 6, 9, 20, 52.5, 160.5. Find the wrong number. Okay, so this is a fairly easy one compared to the previous one. So what is the logic that is used here? So you have 7, 4, 6, 9, 20, 52.5, 160.5. So see, 7 into half plus half, right? That is 4. Next is 4. 4 into 1 plus 1, that is equal to 5. Next will be 5 into 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2, which is 9. 9 into 2 plus 2, which is 20. The problem with this finding the wrong numbers is always that we don't know where the wrong number is, right? See here, right in the beginning, the wrong number is there, correct? So I do agree that most of the times questions on finding the wrong numbers, we will find it difficult in the examination, but it's okay. You practice as much as you can from number series, and depends on your luck. If you get easy questions, solve it in the exam, otherwise skip it, right? You can score marks in the other questions. So what is the wrong number here? 6 is the wrong number. 5 should come here actually, correct? Yes. Next one. Next we are moving to data interpretation. So this set, in last week's paper was a fairly easy set. I feel you should have attempted this one and got all the questions in this set correct. Okay. So let us look at the question. So what is given here? Study the following information carefully and answer the questions. Number of candidates qualified in the written test for the admission to 2 different institutions is given here. Institution A and institution B over different years. So based on that, questions are asked. See, only thing that you have to keep in mind is that the number of candidates given here is in terms of thousands. So if it is 3.5, it is nothing but 3,500 students are there. So if it is 2, it means 2,000 students are there, right? Yes, this is a very, very easy question. What will be the answer for this? See, what is the question? In which year was the total number of candidates qualified in the written test for admission to both institutions together the second highest, right? So if you look at institution A, which is the highest was in this year, right? 6.5. Which is the second highest? It was in the year 2013, right? 6. Similarly, if you look at institution B, right? Which is the highest? 6 was the highest. In 2013 also 6. So in which year was the total number of candidates qualified in the written test? Both the institution together the second highest. So obviously, see, the first highest will be 6.5 plus 6, which is nothing but 12.5. The second highest is in the year 2013, which is 12. So obviously that's going to be the answer, correct? So the answer is going to be option 3, 2013. Second highest is in the year 2013. So 12,500 students are there in 2015, and in 2013 12,000 students have cleared the test, right? Next question. What was the approximate average number of candidates qualified in the written test for admission to institution B over all the years? So institution B over all the years, what was the approximate average number? So you have to add the values of B together, right? That's all. You can just by looking, you can even do it in your mind. You don't have to write it down. So you just have to do 3.5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6. See, 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 10, 22. 22 plus 4, 26. And 26 plus 3.5, which is nothing but 29.5. So the total number of people who have cleared the test for institution B for the overall the years is 29.5. How many years are we considering? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So what is the average number of candidates? 29.5 divided by 6 into, basically first of all this 29.5, right, is in terms of thousands. So how many candidates are there? 29500 divided by 6. So what is your answer? See, basically it is close to, see, if it was 30,000, right? If it was 30,000 here, 30,000 divided by 6 will be you will have 5,000, right? So it is very close to that. Closest option is what? 4916. And you have two options, 4916 and 4967. So one of this has to be the answer. On simplifying, what do you get the answer as? You get the answer as 4916. Right? See, it is nothing but 29.5 divided by 6 into 10 cubed. Easier to do 29.5. 4. Yes, 4916 is the answer. Correct. Option 3. So if there was only one option which starts with 4,900, obviously that would have been the answer. Here we have two options. Yes, slightly less than 5k, correct. Slightly less than 5k. So at that point, better will be to check with the options. Next. What was the ratio of the number of candidates qualified in the written test in the year 2010 for admission to institution B to the number of candidates qualified in the written test in the year 2014 for admission to institution A? So here you just have to look at the numbers and give the answer. What was the ratio of the number of candidates qualified in the written test in the year 2010 for institution B to the number of candidates qualified in the written test in the year 2014 for institution A? So what is that ratio? 3.5 by 4. Multiply both by 2, numerator and denominator, so that we can remove the point. What will you get? You will get 7 by 8. Correct? That is option 3. Very easy question. Next one. See, this whole set you should have attempted in the examination and you should have got it correct also. What was the total number of candidates qualified in the written test for admission to institutions A over all the years together? Just add institution A, right? Add up all these and give the answer. Yes. So what will be the answer? 6 plus 4, 10, correct? 6.5 plus 3.5, another 10. So 10 plus 10, 20. 25 plus 2, 27. So 27,000, right? That will be the total number of candidates who have qualified in written test for admission to institution A. Option 1. Next. So the next set of question was on pie chart. There were 3 pie charts that were given. So study the pie charts carefully to answer the questions that follow. You have total number of employees which is given as 7,200. Out of the 7,200 employees, what is the split, right, in terms of percentage for each department is given. Similarly, the total number of males in the organization is 4080. Out of them, split in various sectors is given, right. Similarly, total number of employees who got promoted is given, and again with respect to each department, the percentages is also given. Now, let us look at the questions that follow. First question, how many females work in the accounts department? Yes, so all of you are giving me the answer as option 1, 1, 2, 3, 6. So how would you solve this? See, the total number of employees is given as 7200. We are considering the accounts department. So out of the total number of employees of 7,200, how many employees are there in the accounts department? 20%, right, of the employees are there in the accounts department. So 20% of 7,200. See, what is 10% of 7,200? 720. So what is 20% of 7,200? 20% of 7,200 is nothing but 720 plus 720, which is nothing but 1440. So I can say out of the total number of employees, 1440 employees belong to accounts department. Now out of this, right, how many male members are there? See, totally the number of male in the organization is 4080, right. Out of this 4080 men, how many men are there in the accounts department? 5% of the men are there in accounts department. Now 5% of men means how much is that? See, what is 10% of 4080? 10% of 4080 is 408. So what is 5%? Half of that, right? 408 divided by 2, which is nothing but 204. So how many women are there in the accounts department? 1440 minus 204. That's your answer. 1236. Option 1. See, all these calculations just by looking at the numbers can be done in the mind. You don't have to write down anything in the pen and paper. This is the only calculation that needs to be done. Correct? Next one. I hope it's clear. Next one. If half of the number of employees who got promoted from IT department were male, what was the approximate percentage of male who got promoted from the IT department? So try this. So how will you answer this? If half of the number of employees who got promoted from IT department. First, let's find out how many employees got promoted from IT department, right? Total number of employees who got promoted is 2,400. So how many employees got promoted from IT department? 26% of 2,400. How much is that? What is 25% of 2,400? 25% is nothing but 2,400 divided by 4, correct? Which is 600. Then what is 1% of 2,400? That is nothing but 24, correct? So how many employees would have passed from IT? 624, correct? Promoted males, definitely you can do that. See, two ways of doing it. One way is, actually I was thinking, sorry for that. So okay, so here see the total number of employees who got promoted is 2,400, right? Out of that IT is 26%. Now what is 26%? 26% is nothing but 25% plus 1%. So what is 25% of 2,400? That is nothing but 600. What is 1% of 2,400? Which is nothing but 24, which is equal to 624. So half of this, right, is male. That's what they are saying. If half of the number of employees who got promoted from IT department were male. So how many males got promoted? 624 by 2, correct? So this is the number of males who are promoted. Now what is the question? What is the approximate percentage of males who got promoted from the IT department? Okay, so in IT department, how many male members are there? See, totally 4080 male members are there, out of which 20% belong to IT, correct? So how many male members belong to IT? 408 into 2, correct? See, 10% of 4080 is 408. So how many 20% is what? 408 into 2, which is nothing but 816, correct? So what is the percentage that they are asking for? This is nothing but 624 divided by 2, correct? 600 into 816. This percentage is what they are asking, correct? Which is approximately, you will get it as 38%. Option 5. Yes, got it? See, if you look at the percentages also that's given, right? See here, you know, this is 312, right? So basically you have to find 312 divided by 816. Right? Now, definitely, you know, it's going to be less than 50%, right? Whatever answer that you're getting. So, these options are eliminated for sure, right? You're left with only 3 options. Next one. See, the other way to do it is, right? Instead of doing it like this, you can just, because the calculations, if you feel it is getting tougher, see what is it that you have to find out? You have to find out 2,400 into 26 by 100, correct? Or like Sony says 13, right? Half of that, which is, so you have to basically find out 24 into 13. Now don't solve it here, right? Here you know the number of males from IT is nothing but 816. So what should you find out? You have to find out 24 into 13 divided by 816. Basically this is the percentage that you have to find out. Solving this would be far more easier than if you actually take the big numbers and solve, right? Here cancelling it out will be easier. I think 24 will go in 816. It will be 34. Yes. So if you solve it this way, 13 divided by 34 into 100. So you know the answer is approximately 38.2. You can solve it like this also. Okay. Next. What is the total number of females working in the production and management department together? So how will you do that? Find the total number of employees who work in production and management department together and then subtract the number of males working in the production and management department together. That will give you the answer. So production and marketing, right? Production and marketing put together will be 35 plus 18 or 53% of people work in production and marketing. Here marketing and production put together 50 plus 15, 65%, right? Is production plus marketing. So basically what should you find out? You have to find out 53%, right, of 7200 minus, this is the total number of employees in production and marketing minus the number of male members, right? 65% of 4080. This will be your answer. So what is it that you get the answer as? 1164. That will be the answer, 1164. Yes, next one. A bit of calculation is involved here. Next. But the remaining questions were fairly easy, right, in the set. Next. So after a long time we are seeing a question on probability. Yes. So try this. See, questions on probability are generally very easy, or I find it easy most of the times. So try it out. Study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. An urn contains 6 red, 4 blue, 2 green and 3 yellow marbles. If 4 marbles are picked at random, what is the probability that at least one of them is blue? Yes, so when they say in the question what is the probability that at least one of them is blue, whenever this at least comes, right, the easier way to solve it is to find the probability of none of it is blue and subtract that from 1, correct? So how will you do it? What is the probability that at least one is blue? Is nothing but 1 minus the probability that none of it is blue, right? If you solve this, you will get probability of at least one of them is blue. So what is the probability that none of them is blue? See, totally how many marbles are there? 6 plus 4, 10, plus 2, 12, plus 3, 15. So totally 15 marbles are there. Out of this 15 marbles, how many marbles I am picking? I am picking 4 marbles. So what is the probability that none of them is blue? See, if I pick up the 4 marbles from this 6 plus 2 plus 3, right, or from this 11 marbles, right, if I am picking the 4 marbles, right, in that case none of them is blue. So what is probability? Probability is nothing but the favorable cases divided by the total number of cases. So totally out of 15 marbles, I have to select 4 marbles, which can be done in 15C4 ways, correct? Totally 15 marbles are there, I am selecting 4 marbles. So this is the total number of cases that is possible. Now which are my favorable case? My favorable case is the one where I am not selecting a blue marble. So how many marbles are there which are not blue? There are 11 marbles. So out of this 11 marbles, I am selecting 4 marbles. So this is my favorable case. So what is this probability? This probability represents the probability of taking 4 marbles out of which none of them are blue, right? So what is the probability that at least one is blue? It is nothing but 1 minus 11C4 by 15C4. So what is that? This is nothing but what is 11C4 by 15C4? 11C4 is 11 factorial by 4 factorial into 11 minus 4 factorial, correct? That is 7 factorial. Here you have 15 factorial by 4 factorial into 7 factorial. So this will get cancelled. Then from here also you can cancel out the remaining terms that you get, right? And what will you have? See, 11 factorial by 7 factorial is nothing but you will have 8 into 9 into 10 into 11 divided by, here you will have 12 into 13 into 14 into 15. That's all, right? So you will have, I think when you solve, what will you get? You have 22 divided by 91. So 1 minus 22 by 91, that is nothing but 69 by 91. Option 2 is your answer, correct? Yes, everybody got option 2? Good. Next one. If 2 marbles are picked at random, what is the probability that both are red? So again, what is the total number of cases possible for picking 2 marbles? Totally I have 15 marbles. I have to select any 2 marbles, correct? Now cases of getting red. How many red marbles are there? 6 red marbles are there. So if I select 6 out of the 6 red marbles, if I select 2 marbles, that is my favorable case. So 6C2 by 15C2. What will be the answer for this? 1 by 2 is it? See, it will be nothing but 6 into 5 by 15 into 14. Correct? See, 6 factorial by 2 factorial into 6 minus 2 factorial will be 4 factorial. So, only the last two numbers will be remaining. Everything else will get cancelled. That's why 6 into 5 by 15 into 14. Correct? So, you have 1 by 7. 1 by 7 is there in the options? No, it's not there in the options. So, what will you mark the answer as? You will mark the answer as none of these. Option 5. Next one. Okay, so let us solve it. What is given here? If two marbles are picked at random, what is the probability that either both are green or both are yellow? So, how many green are there? 2 green are there, 3 yellow are there. So, probability that both are green. What is the probability that both are green? See, out of this 2 green, I am selecting 2 green, right? So, my favorable cases is 2C2 divided by total number of cases is 15C2. What is the probability that both are yellow? Probability that both are yellow is, how many yellow are there? 3 yellow. 3C2 divided by 15C2. Correct? So, either this has to happen or this has to happen. So, what is the total probability that you are looking for? Sum of these two. Correct? See, when they are saying or means addition, right? Generally in probability and permutation combination, or is generally addition and will mean multiplication. Okay? So, here this is what you have to find out. So, you have to find out basically 2C2 plus 3C2 divided by 15C2. 2C2 is 1. What is 3C2? 3C2 is 3. Correct? 3 factorial by 2 factorial into 1 factorial, which is again 3. So, next you have 15C2. What is 15C2? 15C2 is nothing but 14 into 15 by 2. Correct? So, what will be your answer? 4 divided by 15 into 7. That is 105. Right? So, the answer will be option 4. 4 by 105. Got it? So, next, like I said, in today's session, I have chosen a few questions on binary data. Okay, so this was a request that was posted by Neeraj. In the last few sessions, Neeraj has been telling me, ma'am, please take some questions on binary data. So, the next two questions or 3 questions are on binary data. So, before we move on to that, I want to know from you, right? How many of you know about binary data and how to solve such questions? Or would you want me to give you a brief idea and then start solving these questions? Right? See, what is binary representation, right? Binary representation means, what is binary representation? You tell me. First, let me hear from you and then I will speak. I want to know how much all of you know so that I will start from there. See, questions on binary data is not very common, but yes, it does appear in some papers. So, good to know it. Yes. So, Surya says, if there are engineers in this group, I am sure all of you will know, because especially electronics or electrical engineers, that is what you keep learning, right? Zeros and ones, right? When you say binary, all you can think of is 0 and 1. Correct? So, binary representation is a form of representation where you are representing numbers in terms of only zeros and ones, right? These are the only digits that are used in binary representation. So, what you should know is, zeros and ones, correct. See, what are binary numbers? See, I have numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on, right? So, binary number system is a number system wherein you are representing any given number in terms of only 2 digits, zeros and ones. Okay, first of all, that is binary number system. Now, let me just share my. Let us come back to this question. So, like I said, binary number system is representing numbers in terms of zeros or ones. Now, 2 things you need to know. One is to see the general number systems that we are using, right? What are our number system? We have numbers like digits like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? This is the decimal number system. So, what you should know is you need to know how to convert a number, or how to represent a number in the binary number system, and you should also know how to represent a number which is in the binary system back into the decimal system. Okay, so how do you do that? Now, see, for example, if I am saying the number 1, okay, or let us say the number 2, Okay, how do I convert this into the binary system? So to convert any number into the binary system, what you do is you have to do a successive division. See, for example, let us not take 2, let us take 8. Okay, the number 8. How will I represent this number 8 in binary system? So any number in the decimal system, see, decimal system is the normal system of writing numbers that we are using. Any number in the decimal system, if you want to convert it into a binary number, what you do is divide the number successively by 2. What is 8 divided by 2? 4. Is there a remainder when I do this division? No. So the remainder is here 0. Write it down on the right hand side like this. Right? What is 4 divided by 2? Again, basically successively divide means keep on dividing by 2. Okay, what is 4 divided by 2? 2. And what is the remainder here? Remainder is 0. What is 2 divided by 2? 1. What is the remainder here in this division? 0. You stop here. So, and then take all these reminders, no, like this. So, what is it that you get? Read out that like this from here, starting from here. You have 1 followed by 3 zeros. This is your binary representation of 8. Okay. So, this is the conversion of a decimal number to a binary number. What you do? Keep successively dividing the number by 2 and note down the reminders, right? In the last step from this end, right? Write them till top. Go from here till here and write it down the numbers in order. That is your conversion. Same way, let us look at the number 9. See, if you are converting the number 9 from decimal to binary, how will you do it? So, if it is 9, 9 divided by 2. 9 divided by 2 is how much? 4. But I have remainder 1. This is my quotient, this is my remainder. 4 divided by 2. 4 by 2 is 2. 0. Correct? Remainder is 0. 2 divided by 2, 1, 0. So, this is your, what is your binary conversion for 9? 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay? I hope this is clear. So, this is how you convert a number in the decimal system to the binary system. Now, how will you do it back? See, if I say I have a number 1000, right? Not 1000, sorry. If I have a number 1000, that's how you say in binary, right? If I have a number 1000, how do I convert this back to decimal system? So, this is the binary representation of a number. I want to know what is this number in the decimal system. For that, what you do is take the last digit here, right? This digit in the units place, multiplied by 2 to the power 0. Next digit in this place, multiplied by 2 to the power 1. This digit into 2 to the power 2 and this digit into 2 to the power 3. Add up all this. So, what will come here? All these will be 0 and I will have into 1 plus 2 to the power 3. So, 2 cube or 8 is the conversion of this binary number to decimal system. Same way, here how will I do? See, units place, right? So, 2 to the power 0 into 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1. This 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 0 into 2 square plus 1 into 2 cube. Add up all this, you will get 9. So, this is how you convert a binary number to a decimal number. So, these are the only 2 conversions that you need to know. How to convert a decimal number to a binary number and how to convert a binary number to a decimal number. Basically, when you are converting a binary number to a decimal number, you have to keep multiplying it by powers of 2, right? From the units place, right? First multiply by 2 to the power 0. See, if the number was 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So, what we would do? 1 into 2 to the power 0, this one, right? Plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 3. That will be the number in the decimal system. Okay? Is it clear? Is this part clear to all of you? Do you need any further explanation on binary to decimal conversion and decimal to binary conversion? Shall I move on with the questions now? Is it clear? Okay. Great. So let us look at the questions now that appears in exams. Okay. So let me go back to the question. So here, see now what is given here in this question. They are saying in a certain number system there are only 2 notations to represent numbers, that is dollar and percentage. 0 is represented by dollars and 1 by percentage. The subsequent numbers are represented in the following manner. 2 is represented like this, 3 is represented like this, 4, 5 and so on. Based on this coded language, answer the questions. So what is given here? 0 is represented as dollars, 1 is represented as percentage. Okay, how is 2 represented? 2 is represented as percentage dollar, 3 is represented as percentage. So basically percentage dollar means what? 1, 0, correct? Similarly 3 is represented as 1, 1, 4 is represented as 1, 0, 0. Basically this is what you understand from here, right? What they are saying is this is the binary notation. Okay, how to deal with symbols. See, when they have asked like this, right? See what you understand. See, in binary notation, actually how will you notate numbers? See, 0, okay, is generally represented as 0, 0. So this is the decimal system. Wait, 1, 2, let me explain that also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now 1 is represented as 0, 1. Okay, 2 will be represented as 1, 0, right? 1, 1. 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 1. Okay, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, so this is basically when you write numbers in binary system, there is a pattern that is being followed. Now, if you understand this, understand what I am going to say now. If you are not able to follow it, just ignore it. Whatever I taught in the previously, right? This is enough. Okay, this is enough to solve questions in aptitude. Okay, you don't need any knowledge more than that. What I am trying to say is, in binary system, what will happen is, when you are writing down numbers in binary system, right? See the units place, right? For each number, consecutive numbers will keep toggling 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So here also it will be 0, 1, right? So 8 also when you are writing, this will be 0. Then 9 means here it will be 1 and so on. Then the next digit, when you look at, it will be 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. So next will be 1, 1. Then here it will be 0, 0. Okay. So here next, if you are looking at the third digit, first 4 times it will be 0. Then next 4 times it will be 1. Right. Then next 4 times it will be 0. Like that, there is a pattern that is being followed. So whenever you look at this, whatever is given here, right? See, 2 is percentage dollar or 3 is percentage. When you write it down like this itself, you should understand, Neeraj, that they are talking about binary number system. Okay. So this is in the binary number system. So based on that, they are asking you questions. Now, what is the first question say? Find the remainder when this is divided by percentage. Now, what does percentage stand for? Percentage stands for 1, 1, right? And what does this stand for? This stands for 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, so these are both in the binary number system. Okay, see, I just wrote this for you to understand how to write the numbers in binary in an easy way. Normally, like I said, if you have 1 or 2 or 3, I told you how to convert it into binary, right? But when you are writing from 0, there is an easy way of doing it, which is this, right? The units digit will keep changing, 0, 1, 0, 1 in each step, right? When you write numbers consecutively. Similarly, the tens place, right? The two zeros will be there, then 2 ones, 2 zeros, and like that. If you look at the hundreds place, for first 4 numbers it will be 0, then for the next 4 numbers it will be 1 and so on. Okay, so you need not by heart this, and it is not necessary that you have to know it. I just explained, right? So here actually it will be 0, but okay, you can, if it is confusing, just don't remember this. Okay, this is enough. Whatever I have taught here, that is in the previous slide, will do. So here, what are they saying? Percentage is 1, 1, and this is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Correct. Now, how do I convert this to decimal number? See, what are they asking? They are asking you to find the remainder when this is divided by this. Now, we don't know how to divide two numbers in binary system. So, you have to convert it to decimal system and then find the answer. So, what is 1, 1? 1, 1, how do you represent that in decimal system? It is nothing but this units digit, right? 1 into 2 to the power 0 plus this one. 1 into 2 to the power of 1. or what is that? 1 into 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 1 plus 2, that is 3. Similarly, what is the conversion of this binary number? See, I have 1 in the units place, right? So 1 into 2 to the power of 0 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 4. Correct? Is this correct? So what will you get? 1 into 2 to the power of 0. What is 1 into 2 to the power of 0? It is nothing but 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus this is 0, 0. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. So this is 19. So what are they basically asking you? They are basically asking you what is 19 divided by 3 and what is the remainder that you get. So what will be the remainder of 19 divided by 3? 1. 1 is the remainder, right? Very easy. We all know that. Now 1, how will you represent it in this system? 1 is represented as percentage. So the answer that you are looking for is percentage. Your answer is option B. Clear? See, don't confuse with symbols, okay? See, when they give symbols and when they have given this representation, if you try to write down, like, see, 0 is here 0, 1 is 1, okay, leave that. Then you have 2 is 0, 2 is 1, 0, okay, 3 is 1, 1. That's what they are meaning. So when you write it down like this itself, you should understand it is binary. If you understand this is binary, then directly start solving, converting it to decimal and finding the answer. Don't get confused with the symbols. Okay? Yes. Yeah. That's what. So don't think of it as decimal number 11. Okay? After conversion, it becomes 3. Correct. Is it clear? See, you have to understand the concept of binary numbers. Binary number system is a system where you represent all the numbers, right, in the decimal system using only 2 digits, that is zeros and ones. So any decimal number, you have 2025, that will also be represented using only zeros and ones. Okay? Now, let us look at one more question of this type so that you get more clarity. Okay? Now, try this question and tell me what you get as the answer. One more question of similar type. So what is given here? What is 30% of this number? Now how do you represent this number? See, percentage dollar. What is percentage? Percentage is 1. Correct? So 1 0 1 1 0 1 0. This is the number. Okay. Now this is in what units? It is in binary. See, they have given here clearly, right? In a certain number system, there are only 2 notation, okay, and 0 and 1, right? Whenever such things come, understand it is binary. Yes. So what is this number in terms of decimal number system? Find that out, right? 0 into 2 to the power 0 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power 4 plus 0 into 2 to the power 5 plus 1 into 2 to the power 6. See, when you actually write it down, no, you needn't even write down this terms wherever 0 is coming, because you know the answer there is going to be 0, right? You will be needing only the other terms. So all this with practice, when you are doing, you will be able to do, because I am explaining it here for the first time to all of you. I am writing down all the steps. Okay. So you will have 2 plus 2 cube, which is 8. 2 to the power 4, which is 16, and 2 to the power 6, which is 64. So what will you get here? The answer, 64 plus 16, 80. 80 plus 10, 90. So what is it that you have to find out? You have to find out what is 30% of 90. What is 30% of 90? 9 3s are 27. 27 is the answer that you are looking for. Now, what is the binary conversion of 27? Find that out. How will you convert? See, now I have, see, what did I do? Here it was given in this 30%, we know is our normal decimal number system. Correct? So here this is a binary number. I converted that to the decimal number system, and I found out the answer in decimal number system, which is the number system that we generally use. Now this 27, now I have to convert it back to binary number. So how will I convert it? 27 divided by 2. So what is that? 13. Correct? 1 is the remainder. 2. 6. 13 divided by 2, 6, 1 is the remainder. 2, 3, 0. Correct? So this is what I get. 3 divided by 2, 1, 1 is the remainder. So what's the number that I am looking for? Binary number 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Or in terms of the symbols that they have given, it is nothing but percentage, percentage, dollar, percentage, percentage. So that is your answer, which is option B. Got it? Yes, B is the correct answer. So I hope you guys got an idea now as to how to approach this questions on binary numbers, right? Try out more such questions, and if you have any doubts in any of those questions, just let me know. I'll help you out further. Okay? So that is it from us for now, and I will see you in the next session, and this is Gayatri signing off. Till then, take care. Good night. Bye-bye.